What's up, everybody? This is another random video with Lana Boo, and today is going to be part 2 of my inspired craft with resin. I've got everything set up, hopefully, of what I need. It's just going to be clear resin today because I'm going to set what I need inside of the molds and then fill it up with resin after. So, with that being said, let's get to it. Okay, so I know for sure I'm going to do the elephants today. I'm not sure if I'm going to do the zodiac or not, but I want to for sure do one of the elephants. I'm going to demold those. But first, it's cured. And I don't want to press it too much upside down because I don't want to release it. But it's hard. They're all hard. I'm just upset about the bubbles that's in the clear one. Not too many bubbles in the purple ones, which I am super excited about. But those bubbles are going to be those are so irritating. But let's see. I hope this comes out really pretty. I really do. Oh, they're so precious. They're so cute. Okay. Sit that over here. Let me tell you, these things are the cutest things I've seen. Ugh, I swear. But I think when it gets opaque, the more dye you put in the resin, the cure time for it jacks up. So, yeah. Even though it's been sitting for 2 days, it was still a struggle. So, I'm going to do one of the elephants in... I want to do one in this one and one in this one, since it's lighter. I think this darker purple will go against it, even though it'll be sitting like somewhere in the middle of the mold. But I'll see. Let me size it up first and then I'll be right back. So let me tell you how I want to cry. I can definitely get it in the middle one, but I had a pair of tweezers and I'm not sure if you can see that little hole that I made that separated the white from the red with the tweezers. Like I said, the more pigment that you put into it, the longer the cure time. So I've got to be a little bit more careful in the future with the resin. So while that's curing, I took this one out last night. Looks pretty neat. Pretty neat. That's what I did with some of the resin that was left over. So this sign, Sagittarius, it's my daughter's. And the mold didn't fill all the way like I expected. You know, sometimes trial and error, trial and error. I was just trying to use what I had left from that resin when I tried to make cream. and it didn't work. I think this one is Gemini, which my second oldest, which is my oldest son, he is a Gemini. This one is Taurus. Which is my youngest, my second son. He is a Taurus. Oh, no, Aries. Ooh, I'm sorry. Ooh, Aries. My bad, y'all. My bad. This one is, which is the first one, is Pisces. Jesus, Aquarius. What the? I'm looking at one, thinking about another one. This one is Aquarius, which is my fiance's. And I made it purple because he likes the Ravens. This one is what's left over from the Part A, Part B resin. And this had bubbles in it. And I don't know if you can see the chomps that looks like it's been taken out. And of course, save the best for last. Cancer, baby. Which is me. Yeah, there were like hella bubbles in this one. In this resin at the end. It was super thick. It was hard to get the bubbles out, so, you know, it didn't fill all the way. It didn't fill the mold all the way like I wanted it to, but I tried my best. I tried. Let me get set up, get some resin mixed up, or start getting my setup for some mixing, and I'll be right back. You know what? I've gotten ahead of myself. I actually have to put a layer of UV resin in here to set it up a little bit before I make the resin, or mix the resin, to put the elephants in. But what I'm doing now is, since everything is cured, I'm trying to go in and take the colored resin out that rolled down the sides, so that when it's cast, it's like fully white or clear on the top, purple on the bottom. Even if I can just knock it down and it be at the bottom, I'll be okay. I'll be happy. I'll be really happy. I think that's good. I think I knocked some of these down because this was one of the worst ones. I don't really want to scrape the mold too much and then everything come out. Or when it comes out with scratches. I really do not want that. But right now, everything looks... Oh, spoke too soon. Spoke too soon. Just fall. Just fall. That's all I want you to do. It's just fall. Just. Okay. So, now that I've got those down, I don't know if I'll be able to get into that. I know I can get into that one. So, let's put a small layer of resin right there. Here comes the hard part, y'all. Trying to get this bad boy in here. in this little hole without it falling. Oh, the struggle is real. The struggle is real. Do I have it there? It's there. It's there. It's there. And it's straight. Okay, so hit it with the UV resin just so it can set. Y'all don't know how excited I am right now that this might be working. This might be working. Y'all don't know how excited I get. Oh, it's in there. It's in. Now, with this one, I'm not sure about that one. It might be too high up for the elephant. In the hole. In the hole. This one might be too big. I think I put too much resin in it. It's like a reverse childbirth. You're trying to put it back in. Oh, Lord. This is where I would pause it. Where I should have paused it. But, you know, sometimes not everybody shows the little struggles that everybody has. That would be hilarious to set it like that and then have the nose poking out of it, but no. What I'm going to do is, since this one is the messed up one, I'm just going to do that one in here. And then I'm going to do a layer, quick shot of resin, UV resin in there. And I'm going to get my Zodiac. Hopefully it's not too tall. Okay, so I need more than that in that layer. Because I need it to look like it's floating and not just sitting on the purple. Okay, so this should be okay. Nope, 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 nope. It's gonna be too big. It's gonna be too tall. Fudge! Okay, let me try to fix this and I'll be right back. Okay, so I did change my mind about fixing it. What I was gonna do was I was gonna cut this loop off so it could be fully inside the mold. But since this has the loop, I can use that loop right there, that little hole at the top, for a chain or a rope or whatever. Yeah. I got frustrated real quick, and then when I walked away and came back, I was like, you know what? I got this. I know how to fix this. I know how to fix this. Excuse my dog, because all of a sudden now he thinks it's a good time to eat. Sir. Sir. You really got to do that now? Thanks. Okay, so now that he's done chomping at the bits, let me go ahead and put a dab of resin in. that in and sit it right on top of the resin that is already there. And hit it with some UV. I will apologize in advance. My son's in band, and band is still going on. Quarantine or no. That's one of his classes. So, you will be hearing trombone pretty soon. And for the duration of this video, probably. Okay. That should be good. I should be good with the UV resin for right now. So, this is how it looks. I'm not sure if you can see, but there's the line of pink. Jeezy whiz, don't know my colors. There's a line of purple, and then you'll see the clear line, and inside of that, it's sitting on top. Now, I couldn't do it on this one because of the space, but the elephant is actually sitting on the purple. And I wish I could have done it different. But I think I'm going to try this again with the other elephant. And put it in the bigger mold and just be an elephant suspended in the egg. It'll be so pretty. Okay, so while I was doing that, I actually had my resin sitting in a warm bath of water. So hopefully it'll be a little more fluid, I should say. Because the other day when I did this, it was so thick, and I guess that's how it's supposed to be, but I think what I read was warming it up kind of increases the cure time, so I have to be really fast with this. And this is marble, so it stays cold. And another reason why it stays cold in here is because I guess my fiance is so warm-blooded, like, ugh, I can't take it sometimes. He freezes me out. So, let's see. I'm going to do a little less than half of an ounce total. So I'm going to have to eyeball it on the pour. That's the part A. Oh my God, I think, dare I say, I may have gotten an exact 1/4 of an ounce. Jesus, take the wheel. Alright. Now, what comes next, of course, is the stirring part. I have to make sure I get all those streaks out of here. So I will be back after I'm done mixing. Okay, so I got this pretty much mixed up really well. What I did was I mixed it while it was in the while I sat the cup in warm water. Made sure not to introduce any water into the resin because water and resin does not mix. It will not cure if there's water in the resin. Or if it will cure, it'll separate itself. So let me pour some of this in here. Well, all of it. It's all going in here. Because I'm still going to do something with that little one. Put some glitter or some stars on it. I don't know. Something. Anything. Not going to waste that. Okay. So, I'm going to do the elephant first. pour it in all the way to the top. Right there. This one next. Oh, I accidentally got some in the top hole. I'm gonna have to clean that up before I'm done. Or before I let it sit to cure, rather. In. Come on. Need you to just a little higher. And there goes the trombone. Okay. Let me scrape some of this out and get some more in here, and I'll be right back. Alright, so grab my toothpicks. Let's pop this bubble first. Pop it. Pop it. Pop it. Pop. Pop. Let's see if I can clear that out. I hope that it stays clear like that. I really do. Well, so far so good. I've got that almost domed all the way up to the almost up to the loop right here. So that'll cure pretty nicely. I've got the elephant covered. Of course there's some bubbles in it, but what am I gonna do? You know, I'll try. I'm gonna have to mix up some more resin, maybe put some glitter in here, and come back for part 3. See you guys soon, and thanks for watching. Later.